First is our good friend Kirk Cameron from, I don't know where he is. I guess he's in Los Angeles in his driveway in his car. That's where he usually does his interviews with us. From Kirk, you there?
Hey, man. I'm here in California at the car wash. I'm trying to score points with my wife to get her car all washed and cleaned up.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here talking to you now.
So you're not actually washing the car?
I'm actually at the car wash because they do a better job than I do, and I want the best for my wife.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
You like that?
Yeah, no, I just think that, if you'd actually been applying, a little elbow grease yourself to the car and then tell your wife you did that for her, that may have meant more. But, hey, I don't know. Maybe you got it right. Maybe you care enough about her not to let you wash her car, however that reasoning works for you. Anyway, hey, you're going nonstop, with new products and to help Christians and to reach the world for the Lord. And you got a new movie coming out September the 24th. And tell us about it, brother.
Well, I'm so thankful, Tim, that you guys are getting behind me on this and part of the team. This is by far the most personal project I have ever done regarding my faith. This is me being raw and real about a friend of mine who died. He's 15 years old. His name is Matthew Sangren. And I got to tell you, I was out on a college campus witnessing to some people, and one of the top questions that you get asked if you get talking to people about the Lord is why does God let bad things happen to good people? Like those shootings and these terrible murders and things that happen. Where is God in the midst of that stuff? When kids get cancer. And they think that's going to shut you down. And, well, they apparently, they bumped into the wrong guy, and I could shut them down pretty quick with some good apologetics. But I'll tell you what, I came home from that witnessing session to a phone call from my friend who said that my little buddy Matthew just died. And at that moment, I realized that our hopes that he would be healed here on earth were not going to happen. And I was off to his funeral. And it sent me into a spin, I'll be honest with you. And I wanted to answer the question once and for all, where is God in the midst of tragedy and suffering? And that's what Unstoppable is all about.
Unstoppable will be in theaters across the country September the 24th. Where can people find out, Kirk, the nearest theater to them?
Well, this is a one-night only live event broadcast in the theaters, so you do have to see it September 24th. You won't see it in theaters. And you get tickets at unstoppablethemovie.com. You just go to the website, punch in your zip code at unstoppablethemovie.com, and you can find all the theaters near you.
700 theaters across the country?
700 theaters. They're actually filling up quite quickly, much faster than they did with Monumental. So if you want your tickets, you should get them today. One
night only, September the 24th, which is a what? What day is that? Tuesday.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Well, just find out. Go to Unstoppable. What did you say it was?
Unstoppable the movie.
.com. All right, what we're about to do here, and then we'll come back, and I know Ray has a question for you. We're talking to Kirk Cameron, who's at a car wash in California getting his wife's car cleaned up, but he's given us a few minutes here.
Hey, and I'm going for the presidential package, brother.
Okay, well, you do that.
I'm not chinting out.
No, you go the $10, $12 or whatever it is. Remember to hit the extra for the wax stuff. That you don't know whether you're getting, that you never know whether you're getting or not, but you feel better about giving the $2 for the wax stuff.
That's right. They squirt that rainbow stuff on the top, and it makes you feel good.
Yeah, or so they say. I don't know. You never know whether they're really doing that or not. I guess you could see it, but the point is, we're about to play the trailer from the movie. Now, obviously, folks, you can't see it because this is radio, unless you're watching on the internet at afr.net. So you can go to the website for the movie and watch the trailer there, but we wanted to at least play it to give you sort of a flavor of what Kirk's movie Unstoppable is about, which will be in the theater for one night only, September the 24th. Let's go to the clip.
Why does God let bad things happen to good people? If God is good and he is a God of love and he is powerful enough to stop evil and pain and suffering, why doesn't he? That is the question that wrecks people's faith. What do you do when the unexpected tragedy hits and your whole world comes crashing down? I went on a journey to examine my faith, to be honest and face my questions and my doubts. This is the most personal project I have ever made regarding my faith.
Tried to be a good boy, but I ain't a boy no more. I've seen some things that a man just can't ignore, and this world's gonna see what I'm standing for.
I want you to come on this journey with me to discover the answer to this age-old question. If God is good, why is there so much suffering? Why all the pain? Why does he allow evil in a world when he could stop it?
But here I come, all you monsters are gonna run from me. You can't buy my silence.
I came out the other end of this meat grinder with my faith stronger than ever before. Join me on September 24th for a one-night-only live event broadcast from Liberty University in theaters all across this nation, because I want to settle once and for all that life is stronger than death, good is stronger than evil, and faith is stronger than doubt.
There's a time to speak.
That's Kirk Cameron in his new movie called Unstoppable, in theaters for one night only, September the 24th, which is a Tuesday. You need to go to the website, unstoppablethemovie.com. There you can see the trailer for yourself that you just heard, and also you can find out the nearest theater to you where the movie will be showing. I'm Tim Wildman with Dr. Ray Pritchard. Ray, I think we got time for one more question, brother.
Kirk, I understand there was a little bit of a dust-up with YouTube and Facebook when the tickets, when this was being announced and tickets were just going on sale. Tell us what happened and how all of it worked out.
Kirk? I think Kirk went into the car wash.
You know, that's entirely possible.
That'll, your cell phone coverage doesn't work.
That's right. When they're spraying the hot wax on, you're not going to be able to do it.
Well, anyway, Kirk Cameron, we'll get Kirk back on another time to talk about it before the program, before the movie, but it's Kirk Ray just comes up with these great, clever ways to spread the gospel.
And, one of the, my question was alluding to the fact that YouTube and Facebook, they wouldn't show that trailer, and they wouldn't let. Well, they labeled it as spam and unsafe, and 500,000 people, I was told, or something like that. Some of Kirk's friends and supporters and fans across the country complained to YouTube and Facebook, and that was eventually reversed. But there was some kind of censorship going on when this was first announced. And so,
Kirk, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, guys.
You got any comment on what Ray's talking about?
Yeah, it was really kind of crazy. I'm thankful for safety devices on products like Facebook, where you can label something as abusive or unsafe. You report bad stuff. But the group of skeptics or agnostics or atheists or faith haters or whatever who shut my thing down, it was unbelievable. This is a movie about faith, hope, and love, and they shut it down by getting organized. High five them for being able to get organized, sometimes even better than the church can get organized around something. And they shut down this movie. But my post reached about 20 million people, and about 5 million people said, we want to see this movie. And so they put it back up, and then YouTube shut down the content. And then they spoke up again, and YouTube put it back up, and now everybody can see it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Unstoppable is the name of the movie. Kirk Cameron answers the question, where is God in the midst of tragedy and suffering? It's September the 24th, Tuesday. at theaters around the country. Go to the website, unstoppablethemovie.com for more information, and we'll be talking to Kirk, of course, before the movie again here on American Family Radio. Take care, Kirk.
Hey, great to talk with you guys. I so appreciate you. God bless you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Kirk Cameron. All right.
Hey, that's going to be big, Tim.
Yeah.
You know, this our listeners really need to jump on this about September the 24th. It's going to be everything Kirk does is good, high quality.
Yeah.
We can recommend it, and so it's good stuff.
I can't wait. I haven't seen it myself. I can't wait to see it myself because he's brave to take on this topic.
Well, and it's coming from, as he said, not just an academic place, but something deep in his heart. So I think everybody who goes is going to resonate with what he has to say. So